Let's talk hobby progress. Alright, what did we get done? Well, quest rewards for quest. Tiny Epic Quest. These are some of my favorites that came out. I think this loot or pipes or whatever, I should look it up. I think that's my favorite. Really like the gem and the fairy, actually. The little fairy butterfly thing came out well. And there we go. So it was entertaining. And now that's all painted up. Looking forward to playing that. And then once we got those guys done, I did hit them with a varnish afterwards because people are going to be fiddling with them a lot. So I hit them with a matte varnish. And so we have been working on these guys. Vanguard veterans that I am kit bashing into Deathwatch. So I'm doing these guys a little bit different. I guess I'm kind of splitting it between doing a squad and doing them individually. So I got all of these torsos built, and then I decided just to put them on their bases because of these little fake rock things they're on that helps them kind of simulate that they're jetpacking along, and I'll be able to put the basing stuff on around that without very much trouble. So I decided just to put them all together, and as I have been taping and doing things, I have been going back and kind of doing it on these guys. For example, the silver metallics have been base coated, and you can see I've been doing the undercoat for the gold. I will probably go through and edge highlight all these guys at the same time too, and just get those major chunks done, and then as I'm putting together the individual dudes, do them in the videos. I don't know if I'll go and paint the gold or do that on each individual video. I am unsure, but here's where we're at on this guy, and then all the other bits. Got so I built this guy with a Raptors chapter pad, and then silver arm, gold jetpack, and then doing something different on the head, doing some gold there, which is interesting. I didn't edge highlight the head because I'm gonna do the eye lenses first and then the edge highlighting, so I'll do that in an episode. I'll probably do like an entire silver arm in a future episode. And yeah, I think we're going to do that whole chapter pad in an episode. So we're going to keep working on these guys. Probably coming up next, I'm going to do some kit bashing. Here, I'll get the sprues and show you. So I want to get this power sword on a guy, but it's in the wrong hand for these veterans. But I'm gonna cut it out and glue it into a hand that is holding a chainsword. So like probably, I think this one is the one I picked because the chainsword will come off fairly easily because the guard is pretty far out, like as opposed to these ones where the guard is molded very close to the hand. So we're gonna do that, and then also we're going to grab one of these thunder hammers, but we're going to cut the top portion off. We're going to kit bash in the head of this thunder hammer, because it has more, looks more Deathwatchy, because it's the heavy thunder hammer from the Deathwatch sprue. So we'll chop that off, and I'll probably actually use a pin, because that seems thick enough. So we'll pin that. So we're going to do a little bit more kit bashing with these guys, and I do have some more power swords that I could get in here if I really wanted to. So that's coming up, and we're gonna do some lightning claws on one of them, and yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use this head on the sergeant. So I'll probably do like a video where I'm kit bashing both of these guys, and yeah, we're gonna do the videos a little different, and then we'll do a final assembly. Now I'll assemble each duel individually, but I'll probably save the power weapons and do all those together at the end just so that I don't have to spread the glazing out, and that'll be fairly convenient. So that's coming up. And then also, something showed up. So my Tiny Epic Mechs showed up like super early. So I am going to be weaving some of those in. I've already started working on the mech, and as you can see, like, it's in a weird spot because I've actually started a couple times, but I'm going to go back and repaint these. I think I'm going to actually paint it like in a Deathwatch theme. So that'll be interesting. And then I'll probably do the power suits, and then we'll see where those videos are at and how I'm feeling about it, and if I want to keep going like on the weapons. But I'm not going to completely stop doing these guys to do these guys. Quest was entertaining, but it's not as fun as painting these guys, and it just doesn't appear that people are as interested in it as well. So we'll see what happens, but I do want to at least get the mech and the power suits done, and then maybe I'll work on the weapons again later. So there we go. That's what we got going on. How have you been hobbying lately? Put it in the comments. I'd love to check it out.